Hey, Mr. Martinez, this is Norma Suarez. I just wanted to go ahead and share this information that I found for you. We had discussed tree services online, so these are my findings. So I did a search to see which term would work best. So I did tree trimming, tree removal, tree cutting. As you can see here on the bottom, this is for the past year. And tree trimming seems to be what people search for the most. And again, this is from May 16th of last year to April, so just last month, followed by tree removal, and then tree cutting would be the last one. All right, so another thing that I did was a Google search. Being that tree trimming was the top, I did tree trimming San Antonio. And this is where you want to be, right? You want to be on this map section because a lot of people, when they do a search for tree services, they're going to be clicking on one of these three, probably all three, because especially if they're doing some shopping, they'll go onto the website, kind of see what's going on, you know, who they're dealing with, what kind of services you offer, and so forth. And then on your website, if you have a phone number, they'll more than likely click to call to, you know, ask you for quotes and so forth. So you want to be on this top three, and this is why I said you need to have a Google business profile, because in order to be listed on this top three, you have to have that profile so that you can have your name, your business address, and the phone number listed in all sorts of directories on Google, kind of sprinkled all over Google. And then whenever, of course, you are listed in a directory, directory online, Google issues you a citation. And the more quality citations you have, in other words, more directories you're listed that's related to tree services, the better you are as far as your chances of coming up here on the top three. And so what I did more research on citations to see these top three, how many citations you have. Again, you want more than them, and I usually say to have at least 50 more. So here they are. You got All Arbor San Antonio Tree Surgeons and Tree Service of San Antonio. And as you can see here, here's an estimate of how many citations they have. San Antonio Tree Surgeons have the most with 54. So you want at least to be listed on 100 directories to give you 100 citations. Now, just because you put it on 100 directories, sometimes about 80% of them don't show up. So, you know, the more you are listed all over Google, the higher your chances of being ranked on the map section. Okay. Now, the last thing that I did is looked at, the organic search, which is down on the bottom. Again, the top three is where you want to be on here. The top three receives usually the most clicks. A lot of people, when they do search for services, yes, they'll probably go to page 2, possibly page 3, but more than likely they'll be doing their shopping here on the first page. So again, the top three, and I did some research before I even recorded this, and I looked at this Davey Tree Service, and even though it says San Antonio, Texas, I wouldn't consider them your local competitor because they're actually a national company. They're providing services in other states. I've seen them on like in Denver, Colorado. I've seen them in Arizona. So I wouldn't consider them your local competitor. But the next three, 1, 2 Tree Trimming, Tree Service of San Antonio, Yelp is just a directory, and then San Antonio Tree Surgeons, those are your top three. So again, more research into that, and I put up a tool. These are the three that are listed. These are the three that I put up on a marketing tool. So here we're looking at backlinks. This is the main, I guess you can say the backbone of SEO, search engine optimization, is your backlinks. And so backlinks gives your website power. It gives your website trust in the eyes of Google. And so that determines these numbers here. The closer the numbers are, the better. But we won't get into any of this technical stuff. Just know that the more backlinks you have that are quality backlinks, the better. So when I say backlinks, what that is a link from another site, linking or giving you a shout out from their website. So let's say there is a fencing company or a lawn service company in San Antonio that mentions your website on theirs. That's a backlink to your site. Now, if you get a backlink from, any other, like basket weaving, has nothing to do with tree service or even in that niche or that industry, yeah, it's more of a spammy backlink. So as you can see here, these guys have only 265 backlinks. They have 544, but they probably have quality backlinks, because the better backlinks you have and the higher these numbers are, the higher your organic traffic. But again, it really depends on this right here. So San Antonio Tree Service has 544 backlinks. They're getting organic traffic of 84. What that means is they're getting 84 clicks to their website per month. And of course, this changes from month to month, right? This one has 265 backlinks. They're getting organic traffic for 168 clicks to their website per month, whereas San Antonio Tree Surgeons have 1.55 backlinks, getting 467 organic traffic to their website per month. And they've been around for a while, so I could see why they would have so many backlinks. But you're missing out really on a lot of this traffic right here. These people are calling these companies, asking for quotes, asking for, tree services. So this is at least 700 people who are calling and clicking on these websites and asking. My math may be a little bit off, but just to give you a rough idea. Anyway, if you have any questions, hopefully this is helpful to you. You can go ahead and start doing this on your own. Start a Google Business profile, start your website, take this information and apply it. If you need help, my company will be glad to help you. Just know that this is not an overnight thing. It's going to take a while. Some businesses that I work with takes, as soon as 3 months, but they don't have a lot of competition. Whereas some take, close to 9 months, sometimes even up to a year. It really depends on the industry and the market. And so let me know again if you need any help. Feel free to mail me back or message me back. Thanks. Have a good day.